Thank you.
You did a great job.
Beautiful. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Yeah, I'll let everybody shuffle as they want to since we're. There we go. Awesome. I knew I could count on you. All right. Good morning. We're going to do things a little bit different this morning. We're going to get started and do our announcements and then turn it over to our wonderful host. They have a small presentation for everybody. So thank you all for coming out. I know that it is a hectic time of the year and there's a lot going on. It's officially the holiday season and 1st of December. So excited. I was worried too people would forget because it's the 1st and it's always the first Thursday, but I'm thankful that our constant reminders. I had somebody tell me that this morning. They were like, "Thank you for all those reminders," because I wouldn't have remembered. So, if you are curious about that and do not have the text program, you really should do that. We don't send many, and we can hook you up for that. It's pretty easy, and we send them out just a couple times a month for ribbon cuttings and coffees and that sort of thing. So if you're interested, check with one of us, and we'll be happy to help you get set up. We do have a few upcoming events. The biggest one is Friday night, so that's tomorrow. The Reedsville Hometown Christmas. If you have not been through downtown, they are busy, busy, busy getting all those decorations up. It's going to be beautiful. They've got some really cool ideas this year. Summer is just amazing in the way that she thinks about stuff and how she plans for that. So we got a really big event within the event. There's actually several events within the event, so we'll just go over all the differences. But it starts at 6 and it goes till 9. Santa will be at Market Square, just like last year. I know the Grinch will be at the Reedsville Trading Post and probably around in other places. If you've not had an experience with the Grinch yet, it is a lot of fun. I know that we will be doing the Grinch movie behind the chamber, between the chamber and Lucky City, at 7:30. We will have Santa's workshop at the chamber, and we are very, very excited about that. Oh gosh, I should have written this down because I'm going to go by memory. But Denise, if I forget somebody, so we had our people who have been so willing to sponsor Breakfast with Santa, and we're just not going to be able to do that event. So we have converted them over to be Santa's workshop sponsors. So Piedmont Advantage Credit Union, Liberty Tax Service, First Piedmont Corporation, and I knew I was going to do this when I get to the fourth one. And somebody help me. Okay, well, y'all remind me and shout it out because I feel really bad right now that I'm. Oh no, Reedsville Ortho. It hit me. I knew it would hit me. So they're all folks who've been really helpful when it comes to events with the kids, and so we're really excited because we have really stepped it up, having 4 sponsors. They're getting goodie bags and light up necklaces and candy, and we're going to have tons of crafts. The other thing that you can do at the chamber during Santa's workshop is write letters to Santa. We have a very beautiful, large box where you can mail letters to Santa, and he will respond to you by a deadline, but he will respond to you. So if you have any children in your life, please encourage them to come by. We keep that out. We actually put the letters out over the weekend and a little thing that they can come by and just grab it and put it in there. Y'all, that was my favorite thing ever that we did last year. It was so much fun, and the kids just get so much out of it. So anyways, bring them by for that. But there's so much stuff. The merchants are going to be open. There's just going to be all kinds of stuff. So y'all come out for that. We're going to really have fun.
Tell them we answered
Oh, yes, I do.
Santa Claus answers the letter.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus answers the letter.
Yeah, Santa enters the letters. So, well, we have our very own Santa. So, all right. Well, upcoming ribbon cuttings. I'm really excited about this one. How many of y'all have heard of Grace's Table in Reedsville? How many of you know what they're going to be doing at Grace's Table? Yeah, okay. All right. So Grace's Table is an event venue in downtown Reedsville. However, it is a very different kind of venue. Chris Miller and his wife is really the brains behind this. It's her vision. They are really amazing people. And they are doing, and it's free, the services are free, funeral repasts. So if you do not have a home church, or if your home church doesn't have the capability to host your family, they want people to have a place to gather. So if you have a loved one that passes, and I know they had really reached out to all the funeral homes and talked to them about it so that they would be aware of the services, but if you have a loved one that passes, they will provide a meal to you. for free. They will provide a place for your family to gather that is not, and we love the funeral, don't get me wrong, but they gotta be able to move on. When the service is over, they've got to have somewhere to go when they're done at the graveside. And this is a place, a warm or cool, depending on what time of year, inviting place that they can sit with their loved ones. And it's such a beautiful thing. And y'all, his space is so amazing. Like, please, please, please come out and see it that day. They're also available for rent to help pay for that. So you can rent it for bridal showers and baby showers and other things, corporate gatherings. It's a very nice space. So I'm pretty excited about what they're going to be able to do there. That's on the 15th of December at 12 p.m. That's a Thursday. We also have several new members. Oh my gosh, Denise has been rolling trying to add people because the directory is headed off this week. Are you ready? Is yours done? Yeah, okay. Me and her, we've been rolling through all that stuff. Yeah, me too. So we have several new members. TerraQuest Environmental Consultants, obviously they do environmental. Grace's Table. One Baked Broad Specialty Cookies, which is Kim Nielsen. So she does specialty cookies. And you can find her. She's a Facebook, and you can go on there and order stuff. She also has a second business, Kim Nielsen Field Underwriter, which has been changed to Mortgage Protection. So if you see it that way, that's why. And then City Storage, which I know we'll be planning a ribbon cutting for them. They are the ones that are located in the old Kmart building. They have the temperature controlled storage facility. So pretty excited about that too. And if you remember Anita from Reedsville Mini, that's the familiar face. You will find her at City Storage. So call her up and she will help you out. January Coffee and Connections is countywide, so we'll be hosting that with the Eden Chamber and the Western Chamber and Rockingham Community College, and we'll be at the Whitcomb Student Center. It will be at 8 a.m., not 9 a.m., and that's on January 10th, which is a Tuesday. So we'll be sending that out. Y'all put that on your calendars. Now, let's go around the room. Anybody who has not been to a chamber coffee and spoken? Starting to my right.
You just look straight at me as soon as
I did. Tell everybody who you are and what your business is. We did announce your business previously.
Oh, okay. My name is Eddie. I am a part of the Monero Group. Pretty much founded it. And so it's essentially a family company. We focus on demolition, but we also do other things around demolition, usually like handyman stuff, junk removal, as well as furniture assembly, just anything that involves with whether residential or construction, commercial improvements.
Yeah, the furniture assembly is my favorite part. I think that's much needed for folks. So, yeah, Denise might be one of them. Is there anybody hiding in the corner over here that's never spoken at coffee? Just Debbie. Got it. Okay. All right. Yep, I'm coming this way.
Thank you very much. So I'm Gloria Slayton. I work for RCC. I started off in admissions, but I'm now starting to work under Jennifer Lester as apprenticeship coordinator, and I'll also be working with the Perkins grants.
And today's your first day.
Today's my first day, yes.
Good morning. My name is Deidre Jones. I am a property and project manager in the Triad, and I maintain 35 properties, 12 of which are in Reedsville and Eden. And so I do evictions, but I also have wonderful tenant and landlord relationships, and that's pretty much what I do. So.
Hey, I'm Angela Crouch. I am the Director of Clinical Programming at True Healing. We are a opioid treatment program, harm reduction, if you will, and this is my first time here, and I was just promoted to the Director of Clinical Programming, so now I am following Rhonda's footsteps.
Thank you. I'm Rhonda Shepard. I'm the Executive Director of True Healing, formerly known as Olive Behavioral Group. We are in process of changing our name, so I don't know if I need to get with you guys and make sure that's changed, but we're just happy to be a part of everything.
Thank you. All right, well, we're going to turn it over to our host, Dr. Thompson. We are so thankful. He is so good to us. He sponsors the golf tournament, gosh, as long as I've been at the chamber, I think. He's been one of our sponsors and been a big supporter, and we're just very appreciative of him and his business and what he does in the community. And so we're going to let him tell y'all a little bit about what they do here.
Where do you think you just sit for the real?
Alrighty. Everybody, come on back. If you want, you can stand over there that we can see the TV screen.
Do you want to hold this and stand there? Thank you.
Hey, Morgan, tell people they can come back there and make 30 seconds. Come on right here, Debbie.
Yeah, I tell people they can stand over there if they want. Yeah, because people still.
Yeah, there's space back there where the pictures are.
Alright. Everybody ready? Okay. Well, first of all, I would thank Diane for dying. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. And how many of you guys have had some experience with the chiropractor before? Okay, wonderful. Okay, all right. Most people that go to chiropractors got their back pain, neck pain, headaches. Okay, so what I'm here to show that this is not what this is about. Okay. For example, you don't brush your teeth because you have a cavity, right? You brush your teeth because you care about dental health. So I'm going to talk about that for about 7, 8 minutes. Y'all cool with that? Yes. Okay, awesome. Your spine is what controls your entire body. It is the lifeline of the body. Okay. How many people take care of their teeth? Okay. Why do you guys take care of the teeth? Let's be honest. Why do we do that?
To look good. So we can eat.
Everybody can see them. Everybody can see the teeth, so we're conscious of it, right? Okay?
And they can make you sick if you don't take care of them.
Bingo. That's a big reason for most people is because everybody can see it, so we are conscious of it. The problem with the spine is nobody can see the spine, okay? You can't tell this guy over here, oh my God, the spine's all twisted, you have a bulge there. You don't have the ability to do that, so most people don't care about the spine until
Something happens.
bingo. So it's just like a teeth. So I'm not gonna brush my teeth, I'm not gonna floss my teeth until I get a cavity. It's kind of stupid. Okay, right? So I'm trying to help people live a healthier and better life. Okay? Because studies are proving that if you take care of the spine, the older you get, you'll be able to maintain your independence, your health. And that's important to me, okay? How many of you have been to hospice before? Hospice? Nursing home?
Yeah.
I have a question. How many patients do you see like this? No. 100% of them are not that. So how many of you want to go to the nursing home or hospice? How many of you want to go? I say the easiest way to stay out of that situation is make sure you're not doing this. Take care of the spine. Okay? Alright. I'm happy people are done eating, okay? What happens to the spine if you do not take care of it? Look at the teeth. The core. They say you go in for service, they say we recommend A, B, C. No. Just skip it, you'll be fine. That's what happens. So the core service may cost what? $50, $80, $100, $100. If you don't do it, that could turn to $5,000 to $7,000. Okay. Same thing if you're not taking care of the house. So I'm trying to show people that's what happens if you don't take care of the spine. Okay. Now, what is a civilization? Okay. Do we have any patients here? other thing. Okay. Do me a favor, say subluxation for me.
Subluxation.
Okay. That's could be the vocabulary word for today. Okay. So if I see you in a couple of weeks at Walmart, I'm going to ask you if you can live with that word. Okay. Subluxation is any time the spine gets out of alignment. You puts pressure on those nerves, compromising the body's nerve supply. Okay. Now, did this say anything about headaches, back pain, neck pain? Just know what this is about. Okay. I would say about 80% of people that come to my office in severe pain, they feel amazing. They feel 100% perfect until they bend over to pick up a piece of paper. Okay. What they don't realize they had a problem long before that. Okay. All right. Everybody say subluxation on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Subluxation.
You got it. Awesome. Okay. Again, like I say, a lot of people come to me after they're having symptoms. Once again, it's not saying I'm only going to take care of my teeth if I have a toothache. That's not what this is about, okay? That's why we're talking about this health versus feeling good. A study at Johns Hopkins Medical University confirmed that the weight of one dime, which is very, very, very small, they shut down the function of the body up to 60%. The function of the body can be off by as much as 60%. And guess what? You have no idea. Just like the guy that feels wonderful will bend over and now I can get back up. Okay? That's why I tell people how you feel is not an indication of your health. Can you imagine living with only 40% function? Pain is usually the last indication that there's a problem. Think about heart attacks. Toothache from the cavity. By the time you have a toothache, there's indication of that cavity for 12 months. All right. Requirements for life. We absolutely have to have those 4 things. We have to have food, water, air, and a healthy nerve supply. This is how our innate intelligence is expressed. How many of you know what innate intelligence is? Anyone know?
Don't ask me.
Okay, for example, how many of you guys are breathing now? Oh, thank God. We got a couple people breathing. Okay.
Yes.
Now, do you have to think about that? No. That's innate intelligence.
Yes.
That's our God-given intelligence. That governs our body. Blood pressure, heart, lungs, breathing, chemistry, everything. Okay? And 100% of that is expressed through our spine. Okay? Now, subluxation. The spine gets out of alignment. It irritates the nerves of the spinal cord. It interferes with the transmission of innate intelligence. It alters body chemistry. It directly causes malfunction and leads to disease. All right, so how does the subluxation happen? Birthing process for both the mother and the child. Okay. How many of you guys have been born before? Everybody, okay? All right. How old are you?
I just turned 29 yesterday.
Okay. So it's very possible you have the first subluxation 29 years ago. It's very possible, okay? Slips and falls. We have 3 kinds of stress. We have emotional, physical, and chemical. Now, do you think it's possible to go through one day with no emotional, physical, and chemical stress? No. Stress happens every day. Car accidents, poor posture, and ergonomics. I'm not going to say any names, but I'm looking around, and if you have family, friends, kids, especially kids that started to do that, that's a problem. Okay? That's something that needs to be addressed. How many of you have had a spine check? Okay, all right. I'm not talking about getting checked for osteoporosis. That's not what I'm talking about. It's recommended that everybody gets a spine check by that chiropractor at least once. Even the AMA recommends that everybody should have the spine check. Okay. How many of you guys have any of those symptoms? Okay. Now, do I want to help people with those symptoms? Absolutely. Okay, but that's not all we're about. We're helping people stay healthy. Now, how many of you know the difference between sick care and health care? 90% of people think health care is going to the medical doctor for the checkup. Going to the medical doctor for blood pressure pills. That is not health care, that's sick care. So what I'm trying to help people with is understand what health care is, because the more you focus on health care, guess what you don't need? Sick care. Okay. Humped over. Again, remember we talked about people in hospice, people in nursing homes, they all have one thing in common. Because the weaker the spine becomes, what else becomes weaker? Everything. Okay? Could that hump on your back be KDE? Now, the single most important part of a healthy spine is the curve in the neck. If you have that curve in the neck, you will never ever do this. Why do there's so many kids nowadays who are doing this? Phone, iPad, video games, okay? So this just shows that lots of spiral curves increases mortality. That means it can speed up death. Increases mortality. It takes up to 15 years of the life, okay? And that's been confirmed by medical studies. This has nothing to do with chiropractic. This is a medical study. So I'm going to tell you why, okay? The reason we have those curves is to make sure there's no pressure on the spinal cord. Okay? Let's say you have a garden hose. You step at the garden hose. What happens to water? It stops coming out. So the reason you have that curve in the neck, other than that, the shock absorber, is to make sure there's no pressure on the spinal cord. It's been proven by medical studies, the more you lose that curve in the neck, what happens to the spinal cord? Now, the brain can no longer communicate with the body like it's supposed to. Over time, everything goes downhill. Okay? You can see we have that nice curve. There's no pressure. This is an MRI. There's no pressure on that spinal cord. But look here. No curve. You can see the spinal cord is becoming impinged here and here. All right. So I always end my presentation with a story. I'm a story guy. I learn by stories, okay? I love stories. So this was back in 2009. I'll be here for about a year. I remember a patient was over here, okay? So the way we do things, I will adjust my patient here, and then I'll walk around to the other table. So we'll walk around here. It was a young patient, 27, 28 years old. She was facing down. She was crying. I'm talking about crying. So I came over. Why is she crying? Is she okay? So I bent over and said, are you okay? She said, no, I'm not okay. She just came back at the parking lot. She got off the phone with her mom. Her mom had been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Okay, lung cancer. Stage 4. So obviously she's very upset. They already given her 6 months to live. I mean, imagine that. Imagine that you already have 6 more months to live. Okay? So obviously she's very upset. Long story short, after about, I think it was 3 weeks. Now remember, I gave her 6 months to live. after 3 weeks, the patient came back in. Yeah, my mom just passed. I said, wow, I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do for you and the family? And we were talking for a few more minutes. And I said, by the way, is there any way I can see the mom's x-rays? Because during the conversation, it's how the mom get diagnosed with a sick or what. So those she waited for an x-ray. And that's when they found the spots on the lung. I said, okay. So her mom was 54 years old, non-smoker. She exercised, ate very healthy. Now remember, nobody's perfect. But overall, she did everything she was supposed to do. No family history of cancer. Now, we have to understand 99% of people that have lung cancer are smokers. She never smoked. Okay? That's why when she told me they took x-rays of my mom. So, I hope this is not inappropriate, but is there any way I could look at it? Okay? This is what healthy spine looks like. Now, from the side, we're supposed to have 3 curves. Curve at the neck, curve the mid-back, curve the lower back. But from here, the spine's supposed to be what? Straight. Hip has got to be even. So this is what healthy spine looks like. When she came in after a couple of weeks. So probably mom's x-rays. Okay? Look at this. See, the hip is not even. Look at that. Okay? So massive degeneration, close misalignment, extreme pressure on those nerves. Most importantly, inability for brain to communicate with the body. Civilization. Okay? Now, I would never ever say she had lung cancer because of that spine. I'm not saying that at all, but I think we all can agree there's no way someone with a spine like that could be healthy. They may be pain-free, they may feel fine, but there's no way it could be healthy. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. So we are so there, it's been my passion to help educate people, take care of the spine, at the bare minimum, have a proper evaluation. Okay. I love the chiropractic profession, but there are some chiropractors that don't even take x-rays. Blows my mind. You've got to have a proper chiropractic evaluation. So this is what I'm doing for everybody here today. A total nervous system health evaluation for only $10. How would be want to be healthy? How would be want to feel good? How would be okay to have a healthy spine? Is a huge part of that. Yes. So that's what I'm doing for you guys today. $10, all the money will be donated to the chamber. So what I would like to do is whatever we commit, I'm going to keep track of it. Whatever I commit from you guys, whatever commit from you guys, I will double that. And I will give that back to the chamber. Okay? All right, cool. Awesome. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass around a sheet, okay? Or can get grab me a pen if you don't mind. So I'm going to pass around this sheet, okay? I have 2 appointments for later today, and then we have Monday. We got Wednesday and Thursday, so let's work that out. See that Monday?
Yeah.
What's Tuesday?
It's the best thing.
This is supposed to be Tuesday.
That's Tuesday.
It needs an evaluation.
That pen needs an evaluation.
Yes.
All right. So we have times from 7:45 in the morning to 4 o'clock. Different times throughout the day. If you are interested in having a complimentary checkup, which by the way, it's going to be a consultation. You may come up to me and say, I've been having headaches for 7 years. I would say we can help me. They say, I have no problems at all. That's just what I think of what's going on. Whatever. That's part of the consultation. We go check her posture. That's incredibly important. I'm gonna feel the spine. That's the most important thing, okay? All right. So I'm gonna pass this around. Pick what day works best for you. Put a name and the phone number, okay? I'm gonna put phone number, okay? Phone number. Now, the reason I'm asking you for the phone number is to say you're supposed to come on Thursday. We'll call you the day before the appointment, everybody. So don't forget the phone number, okay? All right. So I'm going to start this over here, okay? So I would like, yes.
If they don't have a time, do you wanna put their name in?
Yes. To be fair, let me see that first. If you want to come in, but none of those times work for you, put a name over here. If I have to, I'll do it 5:30 for you guys. That's how important it is to me, okay?
Good, we open at 5, we're okay with that.
Yes. There, okay. All right. So I'd like to take this opportunity, if you guys have any questions. Okay, it could be anything, it could be about ergonomics, computers, pillows, whatever. If you guys have any questions,
I wanna know about that pillow over there with the water in it.
I'm sorry.
The pillow over there,
With
that's
the
got
water
the
in
water,
it?
it
Okay.
looks like water, I don't know.
So let me talk about that. Now, there's nothing special about this pillow at all, okay? The most important thing is when you're sleeping, okay? The number one position when sleeping is on the side. That is so important. Because when you sleep in the stomach, what are you doing? Over time, that creates bulging discs. If you sleep on your back, what's happening? You're messing up that curving there. So sleep on the side, okay? So two things to keep in mind. When you sleep on the side, well, I was going to lay down, but pretend I'm laying down, okay? The most important thing is when you lay down, it doesn't matter if it's a left or right. When you lay down, the pillow needs to be the perfect size. Because if the pillow is a little too small, what's going to happen? Pinch nerve over here. If the pillow is just a little too big, it's going to pinch that nerve, okay? So let's say you go to Target, Walmart, PJ Masks, and you want to buy that perfect pillow, slinky enough. Which chances you go buy a pillow that's going to fit you perfect, it's not going to happen. That's why I love this pillow, okay? It has a, what's that? The word I'm looking for? Okay. So you open up this reservoir while making it fill up halfway with water. More than likely, it's going to be too small, okay? And you keep adding more and more water until it's perfect, okay?
Now,
That's
does
why
that-
I love this pillow, yeah.
Does that also make it like a cooling pillow as well?
It stays a lot cooler than normal pillow.
Yeah,
That's
take
why I
that.
love it.
Okay.
Okay. So does that make sense? Now, there's nothing special about this pillow. It's about you're able to make it fit you perfect. Because you may use 5 quarts. You may use 7.5. You may use 3 quarts. Okay. Now, this pillow, most people buy this pillow. This, by the way, most chiropractor offices, the supplements and pillows, they walk it up 100%. I'm making $2 off of every pillow, so I'm not selling this to make money. I'm selling this because I know it really helps people. Cool. Okay.
Thank you.
Good question. Any other questions?
What ideas or suggestions you have for, the world we live in is phone and computer, a lot of us. What suggestions?
The most important thing, let's talk about fun first, okay? Just remember, you don't have to be perfect, okay? But understand that we am over here adjusting my patients. I never see this. I only see the top of people's heads because it's stuck with the fun, okay? So does anyone have a fun? Can I see that for a second? Okay. This right here is a no-no. It is not practical for me to ask people to do this. So I say somewhere in between. So even though this is not perfect, it's 1,000 times better. So when you use the phone, I'm not so much focused on this, but I never ever work with gym. That's horrible, okay? So it's
We'll be
there's
watching all of you, okay? I expect to see better phone posture.
Okay? All right. Second thing about computers. So let's talk, how many of you work on computers? Okay. The most important thing is the top of the monitor. And when I say top of the monitor, I'm talking about not the top, but the top of the screen. The top of the monitor needs to be a minimum of 2 inches above the eye level. Okay? That's why I hate laptops. Okay, so if you have the option of not to use a laptop, please never ever use a laptop. If you have to use a laptop, sometimes you can have an adapter, have a screen. So you can have the laptop, but you're looking at the screen, okay? So top of the monitor has got to be 2 inches above the eye level. Second thing, the ear will always follow the shoulders, always, okay? So if you are doing this, the goal is to have the elbow as close to the body as you can. If the keyboard is out, the shoulder, which way is the shoulder going? Forward. Shoulder goes forward, what's going to happen? So you need to get as close to the computer as you can, that way the elbow is by the side. 2 inches above the eye level, and the legs should be parallel to the floor. Okay? So if you are a shorter person, okay, and you notice that instead of the leg being parallel, the leg is not back, you have to lower the seat. Okay? All right. That it's got to be parallel to the ground.
All right, I'm a short person.
Yes.
When I make my legs do what you just said, then I'm like this at the desk.
That's
Rather
why
than-
you got to modify the workstation. You have to, okay?
I work for other people.
You say your situation where you cannot modify the workstation. The easy way to fix that is a clock to put a beat. That's the easiest way to modify that.
Gotcha.
But I never want this. That's horrible. That creates a tremendous amount of tension
Yes, it
down
does.
there. Okay? So this should be parallel to the crown. This should be parallel to the crown. This should be close to the body. Looking 2 inches above. Cool.
Got the monitor deal, but it's the chair.
Do you find benefit, the standing workstation versus the sitting? Either or,
Either.
keep those.
One thing I
parameters?
like about this standing is you're not sitting down. That's obvious, okay? But if you are sitting down, I tell people, even if it's for 5 seconds, get up every 15 minutes. Because I don't have time to get up every 15 minutes. You do. I'm not talking about a 5-minute break. Even if it's just get up, walk around the chair, and sit down. That is,
Walk to the printer.
I'm telling you, a 5-second break is all you need. That's all you need, 5 seconds. Okay? All right. But I love the stand-up dance. I love it. The problem is, what that I've seen, most people that have stand-up, they're looking down. You got to be, that means the monitor should be way up. Okay? All right. Any other questions?
Ask you about falling.
Yes.
Sometimes we fall.
Huh?
We fall, a fall. Like if you
And
trip
fall.
and you fall, and you may not feel like, or like your body may be sore. Because over this past weekend, I took a major fall off a bike,
Yeah.
and my back is sore, and you know all this other kind of stuff. But we wait for the soreness to go away. We think that's it. I promise you that something got ajar. I feel okay and everything, but when you take a fall like that, we just wait for the soreness to go away, and we think everything is okay.
Yeah.
No, you're messed up.
But
Especially for what you learned
something
today.
that bothers me, something that bothers me is mom and dad. We can see little Bobby go up the tree and fall down 15 feet down. I said, Bobby, are you okay, Bobby?
Yeah.
Bobby
Yeah.
cries for what, 30 minutes? And then Bobby said, Mom, Dad, I'm okay.
No, you're not. Right.
That's why a lot of people, by the time they're 20, 30, 40, a lot of times the problems they're having is a ball they have when they were little kid. So that's why I tell people again, just because you feel okay, I mean, think about this. The purpose of pain is to let those suffer small, right? But at the same time, the body's small. The body's like, nobody's gonna be perfect. Therefore, we can be pain 24/7. So if you have a fall, the body's gonna make you hurt for about 3 or 4 days. That's the body's gonna say, hey, suffer small, you need to get your check out. But after a week, what's your name? Star, okay. After a week, Star doesn't go to the doctor. The body's like, well, I guess Star's not gonna do anything about this, so to turn down the pain level. But she's not gonna do anything about this.
One of the things that we have done for our son since he was a week old is take him to the chiropractor, and I think that has been really beneficial in keeping him from having ear infections and things like that. So do you treat children?
100%. Babies, 24-hour-old baby. But a lot of times people, my patients will come in and they see me adjusting little kids. What's wrong with that little kid? I said, nothing.
Nothing.
And when they put the kids in, I said, do you tell the kids to brush their teeth? Oh yeah, of course. Why do you do that? Why not just wait until they have a cavity? Oh, that's stupid. Well, that's what I'm doing here. We're keeping people healthy. That way we get 30, 40 people that'll have malfunction deals.
Well, especially with our culture of phones and computers. I mean,
Yeah.
they're all on the computers all the time.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
for
That's
me,
terrible.
especially now, it's
All their
important for him
schoolwork,
to
they don't
go.
even have books anymore. It's
Anytime I
crazy.
go out to eat, I see families all the time, mom and dad trying to talk, kids will leave them alone. Here's my phone. So the kids, the whole number like that.
Yep.
And they don't understand why their kid have headaches when they're only just 7 years old. Yeah. So that's awesome.
Can I ask you a question about, I feel like a lot of people worry about the cost and whether or not their insurance or if they wanted to bring a child. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I tell people that we look at the health, we look at it as an expense or an investment, right? Do you pay money to have the baby entrusted? Why do you do that? Because you love the kid. Therefore, it's an investment. There are some people that don't look at it that way, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. They say, I have this person, I'm not doing that. I don't think it's worth that. We're not all the same people, you know? How many people know you're supposed to exercise? How many people know that? What percentage of people exercise? Small percentage, you know? So it's all about the value thing, you know? So here, I would say about 60% of our patients have the families here, we have a family discount. I think quite a few of you had your mom, dads, brothers, sisters here. So, yeah. Insurance, something else I will talk about. Insurance, they call it, what do they call it? Health insurance. Sick insurance. So if a patient comes in and they say, hey, I don't understand why my health insurance is not going to pay for all of this, I explain to them it's sick insurance, not health insurance. And it is what it is. I mean, I think it would be wonderful if insurance will pay for all of it, but it doesn't. No.
It's like a wellness benefit.
It is.
What was that?
And if you
like
have
a
an
wellness
HSA
Yeah,
card, you can
exactly.
use
You pay 100%.
Yeah. Because
That's
I tell people, pay now or pay later. Right? My patients that come here, the medical bills are way down. As opposed to other people I see that's spending. I mean, does anyone know the number one cause of bankruptcy? Medical bills. So if you invest in your health, you're not going to have all those expenses. Okay, so I think that's cool. Well, guys, thank you so much for having me. I enjoy it. I hope everybody enjoyed this.
Yeah.
Got something out of it.
That was very good. Very informative. Just really quick, does anybody have any announcements about any events or anything? Yes, ma'am.
I just want to say real quick, in the Rock Top side of my job, that open houses started this week for students who are interested in apprenticeships through Rock Top. they have to attend an open house to be eligible to have their application reviewed. So go on rockatop.org if you have a student that's interested in apprenticeships, look at those dates. The application is due by December 31st. It's on that website as well. And then RCC, we're registering for classes right now for spring. So spring semester starts January 9th. We'd love to have you come out and take classes.
You want to talk about your series you're finishing up?
Sure. A muralist, and this year I received a grant from the North Carolina Arts Council to help pay for the cost of all of the supplies to do a painting series of 30 paintings, of which I have finished 28. So I have 2 left to go. And what it is a series that features buildings all around the county. And there are buildings that don't have murals on them, but I have painted them on the canvases with murals on them. Some of them are completely my own ideas, and some of them I've involved other people in helping develop a design, and some really involved with other people. I just had a meeting last night at the chamber with some people to plan the ones I'm going to be working on in December. 2 left, I got to get them done by the 20th. So I'm going to be painting every day until the 20th. And then, so the most recent one, if you would want to see that, is because it timed it with Native American Heritage Month, of which that was November. So it just ended yesterday. So I don't know if any of you know the photographer Gordon Allen. Most people know him. He gets around. So he goes to powwows and takes a lot of photos of Native Americans and knows Native Americans all over the state, and knows kind of who all the movers and shakers are. And so he was my connection. I wanted to do something for that big giant building, the MARC, the Museum and Archives of Rockingham County. It has a huge sidewall, perfect for a mural. And when I saw that building, I thought that needs a Native American scene on it. So I went to Gordon quite a few months back and said, what do you think, and who do you think should be on this? And your pictures are perfect for doing this. So I used his reference photos, and he picked the 5 people, and he kind of co-designed with me, really, this image. And then once we agreed on what we thought would work best, then I painted the 5 people in the scene, and the mural's called Powwow. So I just finished that. That just got posted over the weekend. I finished it on Monday. So I have 2 more that I'm doing that are featuring Reedsville buildings, and then I'll be done. And I'm talking with the MARC about doing the first opening exhibit at the MARC in the spring so that people can see it. So it's going to be a traveling show that's going to move around the county, and I'm just working on locations and dates and times and figuring all of that out. So it'd be something fun that everybody in the county would enjoy seeing.
Absolutely. Tell me about your show at the chamber right now. We've got some.
Oh, yeah. So one of the things I've been doing, because my work is kind of spread all around between Greensboro and Winston-Salem and different places in Rockingham County, try to save a little bit of it. And then in between my one-day events, have been keeping some art hanging at the chamber in Reedsville so that, you know, it can help kind of fill things out and have sort of like an ongoing rotating pop-up show. So right now there's some big pieces and some small pieces there, so you can see some of that, and it'll probably keep changing as I move things around. Come up with something. I'm gonna have to paint you guys something new for January.
Oh, yay. And that's a big deal to us. That's something that both our current mayor and our former mayor, Jay, we worked on, and Robbie, who I think had to step out, but that was a vision for the visitor center, was to be able to bring, because there's been a lot of people, and Debbie knows a lot about this too, art's kind of been the center of downtown Reedsville for a long time, and there's been some ebb and flow in the different kinds and the different projects, but we do have the ability to hang art. And so we've had Gordon stuff, and we've had Mary stuff, and we've got different folks, and Star's in charge of kind of getting that rotated. So if you ever just want to drop by, we try to post when we have new stuff, but it's really fun little thing that we're doing. So anybody else? Any other events or anything? Oh, Toys for Tots. I was like, where's Dr. Thompson? Or oh, I'm sorry. I caught you eating.
I'm sorry. So as you can see, with after the Good Start, we just started this yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, usually a couple of weeks, we have a
Big pile.
massive amount of toys, you know. And this is something I love doing because I think the week before Christmas, they come pick up the toys and take it to all the kids. So we always ask our patients for either donate a toy, or one thing I love doing is donate money, and we do the shopping for them. Right? Typically, they donate $20. I used to spend $40. So yeah. So it's something we've done ever since we're opening up our office, and it's wonderful.
It is wonderful. Y'all do several projects throughout the year that are wonderful. The school supplies and
Yeah.
so that's cool. Anybody else?
I don't have an announcement, I've got a question,
Sure.
for the group. If any of you do any of your accounting for your business, do you use like a web-based internet? Something in-house on your computer?
We use desktop QuickBooks.
Desktop?
In-house.
So if a small business center were to put on a class about QuickBooks, the in-house stuff would be
In there.
Okay.
I'm ready for it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we're working with some stuff with Randy, trying to make sure that we'll rotate through the chambers. And I think Randy's going to start having some office hours too at the chambers. So we'll be posting that. And you guys, like, if you run into people or you know people who need help or trying to start a small business, Frank, you run into somebody trying to buy a building or something, send them over and make sure they've got their business plan straight and they've got all their information. So, anybody else? Yeah. Oh, I meant to. Thank you, because it's two things. Really quick, we have a tree. Come see it at the chamber that is dedicated just to the Reedsville Christmas ornaments. We have the whole set. I'm so excited. And it's displayed on the tree. And at the very top is the brand new one for the 150th Sesquicentennial celebration. They are $12. I can. You want me to? I can try. So we have those. They're very limited edition. So come get your, especially if you collect those ornaments or if you just want to be a part of it. It's kind of like Assistant City Manager Chris Phillips said, this is our celebration. This is the only one that we're going to be around for, most of us. There were some that were around for the 100th, but this is our celebration. So I'm going to get one, put it on my tree. I'm excited about that. Thank you for saying that. Which also leads me to Reedsville Rewards. We are still doing Reedsville Rewards. So that is a reward card. You can come do your evaluation with Dr. Thompson, and that they can sign off on that. And then you can go get your gas at Carney's or get your oil changed, or you can go see somebody and open a checking account at Home Trust or at the credit union, or you could finance something at the credit union, or you could get some junk removal or some furniture assembled. You can go to any of the boutiques, but there's 5 blocks, and for every dollar you spend at a different business, you get to fill that out and turn it in. You can fill out as many as you want. We have all kinds of gift cards, all kinds of prizes, and we'll start promoting that this week and moving on about that. So, last but not least, if you've not heard about it, Dylan designed a fabulous array of postcards that are at the chamber, and we're getting ready to do 150th as well. So we'll have one of those available by the beginning of the year. So 6 giveaways, I think I was told. So did everybody put in their cards?
You did
Well,
not?
come get up there.
Just write your name on one of these.
Mix them up, make sure they're not stuck. I always have to make sure in this box they're not stuck. They get stuck in the corner.
Which one you doing first? You wanna do the pillow first?
Pillow?
Anybody?
Anybody else?
Who wants a Cairo pillow?
I got one more.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't think anybody will be mad at me for saying this. Totally not member related, totally personally related. We're doing a benefit next Saturday at Oak Hills on December 10th at 12:30 for my cousin Mark Ramey and his family that were in the really terrible car accident on Freeway Drive. Went to see him yesterday. He's doing really well. He's in surgery right now. He's in his 10-hour surgery to reconstruct and repair his facial fractures and broken jaw and all of those things. So y'all really pray for him and their family. Marvin Woodall is doing the barbecue, and so even if you're not a golfer, you can come get a plate of barbecue. But it's $60, Captain's Choice, $12.30, and all of the money will go to benefit them.
And the plates are only $7.
Yeah, and the plates are $7. So, and Brian Rowland and David Steps and I'm trying to think, somebody else was involved in putting that together. So, very, very appreciative to the Eden PD guys for doing that. All right, we ready? Oh, they're not here. Move on. Wes Pitts, First Presbyterian. Yay! He won the Caterpillar. Sweet. Eduardo Mendez. What did he win? What's next? Oh, there we go. Yep, cool. Hey, there you go.
That goes right into the business. Yep.
It's the same card, right? Okay. I was like, there's two of those. They're stuck in the corner. I told you. Can you? Here we go. Oh, we got two. Gloria Slayton and Debbie Moore. Did Gloria leave too? Dang. Debbie's next. Thank you. Representative Reese Birtle. Next winner. Rhoda Shepherd. I got one more, right?
Two more.
Oh, two more. So Donna Evans. And Jennifer Lester. And she just left. Oh. Snooze you lose. Moving on. Kim Fox. There you go. Is that all of them?
That's it.
Y'all have a wonderful holiday season. I cannot believe it is December 1st. So thank you all for coming. I'm sure we'll see you soon. Come out tomorrow night to the tree lighting and hometown Christmas and Santa's workshop, and send the kiddos to do their letters. Thanks everybody for tuning in today. We had a wonderful coffee with a lot of great information, and had a little topics at 12 right in the middle of our coffee, which was awesome. So thank y'all for tuning in. Happy holidays, and we'll see you soon. Stay tuned for Teen Reedsville.